What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday, and today we're looking at the Speed Reshiram-EX deck. Now, before we cover the deck, I want to give a shout out to my really good friend, John Collier. He was actually the one who started playing the deck about 2 years ago. He showed me this really interesting deck idea with Reshiram, using its attack. What's the attack called? Brave Fire to take knockouts own EX Pokemon fairly quickly, and I do love this concept a lot. So let's go over the deck and let's see why it's such a strong deck. Now, as you just saw, our main attacker is going to be Reshiram-EX. It has 180 HP. And first attack is Glinting Claw. It does 50. Flip a coin if heads. This attack does 30 more damage. But the main attack we're going to use is Brave Fire. Brave Fire does 150 damage. If flip a coin if tails, this attack does 50 damage to itself. So you can get hit for 50, which is the only downside. But with the Muscle Band, you do 20 more damage, and you can actually start one-shotting EX's own your first turn. All you need is a DCE and a Blacksmith, which might seem very hard to do, but you got to remember, back in City's time, there's a big deck called Entei. Entei was played pretty much everywhere, and it needed the same requirements, but it needed more stuff because you needed like double Muscle Band and stuff like that, and people were still able to pull that off on the first turn. So today, we're going to do the same strategy with Reshiram-EX and pull off a Brave Fire on the first turn. Now, just in case your opponent does play like a Sigilyph, Suicune, Regice, you have a regular Reshiram. Reshiram has the attack Blue Flare. It does 120 damage, but you get to discard 2 Fighter Gs from this Pokemon. And like I said, this is mainly getting around Sigilyph, Suicune, Regice, all your EX hate Pokemon. Reshiram can pretty much handle them. The deck plays 3 Shaymin to help set up to draw 6 cards in your hand. This is what we're going to use a lot. We're going to use Shaymin a lot to help us set up to get cards in our hand, and 1 Hoopa to search for 3 EX Pokemon, which can get us 2 Reshirams and a Shaymin if needed. So that's all the Pokemon we are going to play in the deck. The deck plays 4 Acro Bike. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put 1 in your hand, discard the other. 1 Battle Compressor to maybe discard supporter cards or energies depending on the situation. 1 Computer Search for consistency. Lets you get any card out of your deck, but you do have to discard 2 cards from your hand. 2 Professor Letter, and this is going to help you get more fighters in your hand, so that way you can use them for Ultra Ball, maybe for Scorched Earth, whatever you need. Professor Letter can help you get those fighters and help you discard those cards. 4 Super Scoop Up, so that way you can reuse Shaymins, maybe pick up a Reshiram as well, because what you could do is you can Blue Flare, do a ton of damage. Next turn, Super Scoop Up the Reshiram, put a new Reshiram at the Axe spot, attach a DC and Blacksmith back onto it, so that way you have a fresh new Reshiram attacking. 4 Trainers Mail, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 VS Seeker, pretty much staples in almost every deck nowadays. 1 AZ, return 1 Pokemon into your hand, discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. Now, the main thing we're using this for is to pick up Shaymins and our Hoopas if they get Lysandre up. If you notice, we don't play any switches, we just play the 4 Super Scoop Up, so we need a guaranteed card, and that's what AZ is for. 4 Blacksmith, and yes, 4 Blacksmith. This is going to be our main supporter card. Attach 2 Fighter Gs from your discard pile to 1 of your fire Pokemon. And this is how we're going to pull the turn 1 attack off. We're going to Blacksmith 2 Fighter Gs from your discard pile onto a Reshiram, and of course, attach a DC with the Muscle Band to Brave Fire for the knockout. We play 2 Lysandre, 1 Juniper, which, yes, I know 1 Juniper seems crazy, but you gotta remember, we're playing 4 Acro Bike, we're playing 4 Scorched Earth, which says discard a Fire Energy from your hand, draw 2 cards. You're playing 3 Shaymin, 4 Super Scoop Up, so you really aren't really playing that many supporter cards besides Blacksmith. Like, if you're not Blacksmithing on turn number 1, you're doing it wrong. You're not playing it correctly. 3 Muscle Man to get that 170 HP, 4 DEC, and 8 Fire Energies. And that's the deck. It's a pretty simple deck. I mean, not much to it. We're going to use Acro Bike, draw through our deck fairly quickly, use Shaymin, Ultra Ball, discard Fire Energies, get Shaymins out, get Hoopa out, Super Scuba to reuse Shaymins, maybe pick up a Reshiram, Blacksmith to get the Fire Energies out turn number 1. And the question is, will this deck work or not? Can we do 170 damage on the first turn or not? That is the big question. And we're going to find out today, does it work or not? We'll see what happens. But hopefully you enjoyed this deck introduction. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, putting against Labyrinth, playing a Psychic, Lightning, something Steel deck. I think it was Colors maybe. And we'll call heads like always, and let's see what are we playing against. We lost the coin flip, so we will be going second. And let's see what's going to happen. Can we get that turn 1 Reshiram or not? That is the big question. And we're going to go first. We must be playing against a Night March deck. Alright, so we get Reshiram start, which is, I guess, is okay. Especially playing against Night March. I mean, against Night March, we might, we're probably just in trouble regardless. But let's see, what is our opponent going to do? They're choosing their active Pokemon. Alright, so we're setting up Reshiram, and let's see what's going to happen. What are we playing against is my real question. There we go. Alright, we'll press done, and let's see what is my opponent's active Pokemon, and it is a Mew, okay? Alright, so most likely it's going to be a Night March deck. So we're going to Ultra Ball, discard a Lysandre and a Fire Energy. And with this, we'll grab Hoopa. We'll go for a Scoundrelling. Alright, so that's pretty good. Getting the Hoopa turn 1. We'll put that down. We'll use Scoundrelling. Yes, we'll search for 3 EX Pokemon. We'll grab a Reshiram, and Shaymin. Come on down. Come on down, gang. Alright, so we'll get the Reshiram, and Shaymin. We'll put down the Reshiram. We'll put down the Reshiram. We'll do we Ultra Ball? Yeah, we'll Ultra Ball, discard AZ and the VS Seeker. Not going to grab anything. We'll press done. And then we'll Shaymin set up for 5 new cards. I know we would just wasted a VS Seeker, but I'd rather set up for 2 more cards. Or 3 more cards, I think. Alright, so we can Super Scoop up, try to pick up the Shaymin. Tails, alright. We'll Ultra Ball, discard a Fire and a, I guess a Blacksmith. And with this, we'll grab a Shaymin. Alright. We will VS Seeker or a Blacksmith. We'll put 2 Fire Energies on the bench, Reshiram. And then we'll Shaymin set up for 5 new cards. Alright, so 5. Let's go, Shaymin. Let's go to town, buddy. Gonna set up 5 new cards. Let's see what do we get off the Shaymin for 5. Super Scoop up Scorched Earth, so put down Scorched Earth. We'll use Scorched Earth, discard a Fire Energy, draw 2 new cards. There's a DC, so we'll put down this guy, and we'll just pass on to my opponent's turn. So pretty eventful turn number 1. We got a Reshiram all the way powered up. The question is, what is my opponent playing? If it's Night March, I am scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we'll see what happens. Let's see, what will our opponent do here? Like, they have a Mew in the act spot, which definitely makes me think they're playing Night March. Like, okay, there's a Dimension Valley. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a DC going to the active, okay? Puzzle time, gonna rearrange top 3 cards of their deck. Okay, alright, I like that. I like that they're using puzzle time already. That's 1 less puzzle time we have to worry about. There's Shaymin coming down, gonna draw 3 new cards. Maybe my opponent would just have a bad hand and they can't set up or something. That's what I'm hoping for. But Shaymin set up for 3, okay. They go for a Sky Return instead of Shaymin. We can win it because we can VS Seeker for an AZ. Alright, but let's see what will our opponent do. I mean, regardless of what we could do next turn, is VS Seeker for Lysandre, bring up the Shaymin, take a knockout. If they knock us out this turn, if they don't, we might have to go for a Super Scoop up. Oh man, there's a Joltik. Alright, Computer Search, going to discard 2 cards from their hand. Alright, discard the puzzle and a VS Seeker. Do they get another Shaymin? I'm fine if they get another Shaymin out. I'm A-okay if that's a Shaymin. Come on down, Shaymin. Oh, Battle Compressor, go and discard 3. Night Marches out of the deck, probably 3 Lampets. Alright, there's 3 Lampets. Right now they're swinging for 60. Oh, yes, another Shaymin coming down. Perfect. That's what we need. Setup, going to draw a bunch of new cards, okay? Alright. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with Shaymin's coming down because that means their life-stealer targets, kind of. Okay. Alright, so Sycamore, going to discard the hand. Draw 7 new cards. What? Did they discard another puzzle? Okay, so 3 puzzle times, a DCE, pumpkin, so 5. 100 damage, okay? But they have, like, their DCs are going to be their only DCs to play. So we might be able to win by running our opponent out of DCEs, okay? So you see Ultra Ball discarding a Joltik and another, no, an Escape Rope, okay? I might have played the Escape Rope. I don't know. Mew coming down, okay? Oh, buddy, what do we do? So Mew coming down, alright? Will my opponent go for a Night March? And they are going to go for a Night March. Going to knock us out. Oh, no, they're not going to knock us out. It's going to do 120. Perfect. I'm actually A-okay with this. Because what we can do now is we can VS Seeker. Wait, do we have a Blacksmith and discard Poe? We only have 1 Fire Energy, okay? And we see a victory screen. Night March, you realize they can't win the game. What I was going to do is attach a DC to the active. Take a knockout on that turn. And my opponent would have 2 DCs left. And I don't know how they would win after that. Yeah, we'll take that. We really want to beat Night March there. Because they were down 3 puzzle times. They were down 2 DCs. Do they play Bundlebee? That's my question. They don't play Bundlebee. Do they play the... Oh, they play 3... Okay, they play 3 Lightnings. I don't know why my opponent conceded. But we'll take that as a win. I'll take that win. My opponent did play 3 Lightnings, so they could just attack with Mew with 1 Lightning out. I don't know why they just didn't keep playing, but we'll see what happens in the next game. We'll take that. We beat a Night March deck. Alright, we'll see what happens in the next game. Alright, putting against Funston 197 will call heads like always, and let's see what's going to happen. And we will go first, which is great. Yeah, I would love to go first. It looks like they might be playing a Garchomp deck, which actually might be fairly difficult. And oh man, oh buddy, we start with the Shaymin, which I mean is a kind of okay. Like we play some outs, and we see fighting Karina, Focus Sash. Focus Sash is what's scaring me just a little bit. All right, so we're gonna set up. All right. So I'm gonna put a Pokemon in the axe spot, and let's see what's going to happen. Puts down 2 Pokemon. We're going to put out 6 prize cards. Yes, we'll drop a mulligan. There's a Fire Energy, and there is a Holocha and a Gubble. Alright, so we're going to Scorched Earth. Discard a Fire Energy with Scorched Earth. Okay, alright. We get Computer Search, discard Scorched Earth, and a Trainers Mail. And with this, we can grab a Hoopa. We can use Scoundrelling. We can search for 3 EX Pokemon. Alright, yes. And we will grab a Reshiram, and Shaymin. Okay. Alright, so we'll grab those 3 cards. We'll put down a Reshiram. Let's see. We'll Compressor. With the Compressor, we'll discard a Fire Energy, so we have 2 in the discard pile. Do we have a Blacksmith in the discard pile? We don't. So we'll discard a Blacksmith and a Lysandre. We do have 1 Lysandre prize, but that should be okay. So we discard those 3. Let's Trainers Mail first. We'll grab a Blacksmith so we don't have to use a VS Seeker for it right now. That's great. So let's put down a Blacksmith. Put 2 Fire Energy in this guy. 1, 2. Alrighty, so 2 going to that guy. Put down a Fire Energy. Shaymin set up for 4 new cards. Yes. And let's see what happens. What do we get? Alright, there's an AZ Muscle Band. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end my turn right now. I know my opponent's turn. Okay, the reason why I did this is because next turn I'm just going to AZ up the active Pokemon. Like if he hits with the Holocha, we can just AZ, negate that damage, maybe get another Reshiram powered up. There's a strong energy on a Holocha. We just got to hope he doesn't put down Focus Sash. If he puts down Focus Sash, then things get pretty interesting because we can't one-shot it. There's a Focus Sash. That's what I was scared of. Okay, so Focus Sash that guy. Scorched Earth, discarded Fighting Energy, draw 2 new cards. That's pretty funny. And let's see what's going to happen. There's a Flying Press for 6, 8, okay? So on our turn, what do we get? We get a Scorched Earth. So I'm going to go for a Super Scoop Up. Tails, okay. I'm going to AZ, pick up the Shaymin. Put it down. The Reshiram, Muscle Man the active. Shaymin set up for 2. Okay. And let's see, what do we get off the 2? 1, 2. There's a Fire Energy and a Professor Letter. So we'll grab the letter. Get 2 Fire Energies out of the or 2 fires out of the deck. We'll use Scorched Earth, discard 1, draw 2 new cards. We will, let's put a Fire Energy on this guy, and let's go for a Glinty Claw for, head, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but this Focus Sash will save the Holocha. Alright, so to my opponent's turn, let's see what's going to happen. I probably should have saved the Muscle Man. I probably shouldn't have attached it to the active. What we can do next turn is a VS Seeker for AZ, pick up this guy, attach a DC to this guy, and take a knockout that way, which is pretty nice to negate the damage. There's a Gabite coming down, okay? But that's not the right Gabite I thought it was going to be. Strong Energy on Gabite, okay? And let's see what else do they have. They're probably just going for Flying Press, Love Ball for another Gibble, maybe another Holocha. Okay, another Gibble. I thought they were playing the other Gabite, the Dragon one, alright? So, Gibble coming down, okay? And a Flying Press for 6, 8, okay? On our turn, yeah, I think I'm going to go for that strategy. We're going to Scorched Earth, discard a Fire Energy, draw 2 new cards. We'll Acro Bike. I'm looking for a Super Scoop Up. Trainers Mail, okay. Let's go for a Trainers Mail. We're looking for a Super Scoop Up. Come on, Super Scoop Up. And no Super Scoop Up. We'll grab the VS Seeker to put in our hand. And we will VS Seeker for AZ. Pick up the active. Okay, pick up the active. It will discard all those cards, but at least we get to heal that Reshiram so it doesn't get knocked out next turn. Send it this guy, DCE, and we'll go for a Glinty Claw for the knockout. Heads, alright, that's very nice. Going to do 80 damage. And we'll go down to 5 prize cards. Now, Garchomp will come up next turn and probably start doing a ton of damage next turn. But we might still be okay. We'll see. Here comes Garchomp coming to the or Gabite coming to the active, okay? And let's see, does he have a Garchomp or not? There's the Garchomp. How much HP does it have? 130, so we can knock it out next turn. Oh, man. Okay, nope, just goes for the first tag, Turbo Assault, okay? He doesn't have really anything in his hand, which is great for us. Going to put a strong energy on that guy. On our turn, what do we get? We get a Shaymin. So we'll put this down, use the Scorched, or use the Blacksmith, put 2 Fire Energy in this guy. 1-2. We will put a fire energy here. I guess we'll have the Muscle Man the active. Do we go for Super Scoop Up now to pick up this guy? Yeah, let's go for Super Scoop Up. No, we already attached. We can't go for Super Scoop Up. Alright, so we will just go for a Brave Fire. Yeah, oh, we don't even need the Muscle Man. I'm crazy. We don't even need the Muscle Man. That's good. Okay, I thought we needed the Muscle Man, which we don't. So we actually can knock out the guard jump without using Muscle Man. So go down to 4 price guards. There's an Acro Bike, okay. Alright, here comes Gimbal. Does the opponent have Rare Candy Garchomp? Do they have anything or not? That's the big question. There's a Trainers Mail. Go look at the top 4 cards of their deck, okay. There's a Professor Birch's observation. And let's see, will Birch be against us or be with us? Here goes a Birch. Does he get 4 or 7? That's the big question. And, oh, he gets 7 cards with the Birch. Okay, alright. We just gotta hope he doesn't find another Focus Sash. There's a Lucario coming down, which has 180 HP, so we actually can't even knock that guy out, which is very unfortunate for us. And does he find a... Oh, there's a Megaphone. Getting rid of the Muscle Band. Okay. Which I'm fine with that. There's a Super Rod. Gonna show up in 3 combination of Pokemon and energies back into the deck. Okay. Now, the question is, what will he do? He could, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could just knock out the active and flip heads, which could be nice. Well, he might go for Never Enough. Draw 2 cards, maybe. There's a lot of different things my opponent could do next turn. I think what I'm going to do is Lysandre up the this guy, just to do the 30 damage to it. Because, I mean, if he doesn't have a switch, it's stuck in the active spot, which is great for us. And let's see. He hasn't played this. Oh, yeah, he played Birch. There's a Scorched Earth, discarding Fighting Energy, draw 2 new cards. Does he find a Rare Candy Garchomp or not? If he does, then we'll be in trouble. And a Victory Screen coming out. We take the win against the Garchomp deck, and I was actually pretty scared against that. I guess he didn't have a supporter card for next turn. He realized, like, he's gonna, I don't know. Either way, like, Garchomp, Lucario has 180, so he couldn't knock it out one turn. So maybe we need, like, a Giovanni scheme. That could be really nice as well. But there we go. I was literally pretty scared against his deck. Can we see our opponent's deck? Yeah, we can. How many, 1 Max Potion, 2 Focus Sashes. Okay, I thought they might play 3 or 4, so not too scary. Alright, so there we go. There's just a straight Garchomp Lucario deck. Looks like they're playing a standard deck in Expanded for some reason. I guess they're just testing out Expanded. But we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second. And can we get another turn 1? Can we get another turn? I think we got a turn 1 Reshiram set up this turn game, if I'm not mistaken. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see what happens in the next game. Alright, putting against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gary playing an all-water deck, and supposedly we have the advantage. But they're playing all water, we're playing all fire. Alright, so call heads like always. We won the coin, so we'll be going first. And what does Gary have for us today? That is the question. On our turn, we will go first. Alright, so we get a mulligan. They know we're playing Scorched Earth. They know we're playing Super Scoop Up, Fire Energies. Go away, Super Scoop Up. Alright. Alright, so we're going to press done. We're going to set up, draw 70 cards, and I'm still wondering what my opponent is playing, and we start with Shaymin. Perfect. Alright, so let's put Shaymin in the X spot, press done. At least we got double, like, Computer Search double fire for, like, Hoopa, if Hoopa's not prized. Alright, so they draw a mulligan. There's a Galele, okay? So we're going to Computer Search, discard a fire and fire. Come on, Hoopa. Hoopa, don't you let me down, Hoopa. Alright, so I guess we'll grab a Reshiram. This might be a bad mistake. Reshiram, Trainers Mail. Okay, so it's good. We'll grab an Ultra Ball. I mean, it's kind of okay. Like, we have to discard a Muscle Band. We only played 3 of those, so it discard those. Do you have another one left in the deck? Please tell me there's more. Okay, there's 2 left in the deck. Alright, so grab the Shaymin. We'll Blacksmith. Put 2 fire energies on this guy. 1, 2, okay. Alright, go down the Reshiram. We'll Shaymin set up for 6 new cards. And let's see, what do we find off the Shaymin for 6? Alright, there's a letter, Muscle Band. Alright, so let's Trainers Mail. Look at the top 4 cards of our deck. We'll grab a Super Scoop Up. That could be really good. We'll try to. Do we try to Super Scoop now or later? We'll start. Well, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw pass. Just gonna pass on my opponent's turn. Alright, so we're gonna pass. That seems kind of weird, but we can Super Scoop Up, try to pick up the Shaymin. We can press letter, try to discard 2 fire energies, or get 2 fire energies and discard an Ultra Ball. We see a Pokemon Fan Club. Going to get a Regice and a Manaphy. So it looks like a water toolbox kind of deck. So Manaphy coming down. Manaphy gets his Regice power to turn number 1. I would be sad. I would be really sad. Burst Balloon going to the active. Okay, Water's going to Red Ice. All right, and a pass on our turn. This guy's 120k, so at least we can knock it out with Reshiram. So I'm going to Super Scoop up first of all. Tails. Okay, perfect. We'll let her get 2 Fire Energies. We will Acro Bike with the top 2 cards of our deck. We'll grab a Shaymin. Okay. We will Muscle Band, Ultra Ball, discard 1, 2 with this. We'll grab the regular Reshiram. No, we'll grab the Reshiram EX. We don't want our opponent to know we're playing regular Reshiram. We'll put that down. Shaymin set up for 4. Okay. And let's see. Look, that feels so colorful. Alright, so there's a Trainers Mail Super Scoop Up. Okay, Super Scoop Up. Don't let me down, buddy. Alright, well, Trainers Mail again. Come on, AZ. Come on. Okay, Battle Crest. This is... Oh, that's not great. Okay, I thought Battle Crest was great, but we don't have... We can't do what I want to do. Oh, why do we put double Super Scoop Up? We'll discard AZ, Lysandre, and another Fire Energy. That could be good. No, let's not discard a Fire Energy. We might need... I don't know. We'll discard the... we'll discard a Fire Energy. Sure, yeah, we'll discard a Fire Energy. We'll Blacksmith over this guy, and we will just pass. Yep, double Super Scoop of Tails. Alright, still in our opponent's turn. Let's see what happens. They didn't really do anything really turn 1 after that. After the Okay, so Cylon. Okay, alright. So I'm not sure what we're playing against. Maybe it's not a competitive deck, but hey, 3 Water Gs. I mean, once they get this this Red Ice powered up, it is somewhat scary. So Water Energy, go to Red Ice. A pass on our turn. Okay, we'll get a Fire Energy. I'm gonna be a Seeker for AZ. We'll pick up Shaymin. Come to me, Shaymin. Instead of the Reshiram EX. And I'm just going to Shaymin set up for 3. I'm looking for the regular Reshiram in our deck. Unless you do find it or not. And, okay, we get a Scorched Earth. We'll discard that and draw 2 new cards. Trainers Mail. Grab an Acro Bike. We'll Acro Bike. We're looking for the regular Reshiram. I said regular Reshiram. We'll grab the Fire Energy for next turn we can use to Scorched Earth. And I guess... we'll attach it. No, we'll just go. Let's just go for a Brave Fire for the knockout. Alright, so the thing is, we flipped heads or tails? Heads, alright, so we don't do any damage to ourselves. If we did do damage to ourselves, we would have brought us down to how much? Hey, Hoopa, thanks for joining the party to 130, and then Red Ice could knock us out next turn, so that would have been really bad. Red Ice coming up to the active spot. What we can do next turn is a Lysandre the Manaphy, take a knockout on it, which could be great. So Resistant Blizzard for the knockout. Alrighty. So on our turn, what do we get? We get an Acro Bike. So I'm gonna, let's Acro Bike. Super Scoop. Oh, we could get the Ultra Ball. Ooh, Ultra Ball seems fancy. We'll grab the Ultra Ball, okay. We will be a Seeker for a Lysandre. We will Lysandre this guy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to DCE a Shaymin. And I'm going to Brave Fire for the knockout. Hopefully we don't knock ourselves out. That's the big question. Well, no. Okay, we're good. Woo, alright. So take 2 prize cards. And if I wanted to put down the Pokemon, what we could do is we could treat. We can Ultra Ball for a Reshiram. Grab the Reshiram. Put a Fire to do Blacksmith Ultra Reshiram to knock out the Red Ice. That's the plan. Where's my thumb at? I was trying to give a thumbs up, but we missed it. And there's a Resistant Blizzard. My opponent thinks he's A-okay. He's like, oh, he doesn't play non-EX Pokemon, but there's a secret. Alright, so let's go, Shaymin. Go up there, get him, boy. And on our turn, we get a Lysandre. We're going to Ultra Ball, discard the Hoopa and the Scorched Earth. And with this, we'll grab the regular Reshiram. And that's why we play the Reshiram, just in case we do play something like this. We'll grab the Reshiram, put that down. We will Blacksmith over to this guy. 1, 2, okay. We'll put the Fire Energy on this guy, retreat into the Reshiram, and we gotta do, yep, we'll press done, and we'll do Blue Flare for the knockout, doing 120 damage, and we'll take the game. Now, I know we didn't play against that competitive deck, but it did show a great side of this deck. Man, this deck is so fast, you can do 170 damage so quick. We did kind of win for turn 1, but in the other games, I think we got it turn 1 both, all the other games. But hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. We saw a opponent get Scoop with Night March. We saw a Garchomp deck Scoop, and we beat a Water deck, which was pretty, like, supposedly going to be a bad matchup. My opponent probably thought they were going to be okay. And oh my goodness, it was a Greninja. What did we just play against? That is something. Yep, those are some cards. All right. Oh my goodness, this is a crazy deck. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great Thursday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye.
Alright guys, just want to give a quick shout out to our two sponsors, 60 Cards and Yeti Gaming. The links are down below to their websites. Make sure you go check them out. Alrighty.